Good evening, everybody. It's Ann Reed live from somewhere in her house. I'm hoping you are hearing me. Oh, Jan's got the applause going in the wave. Oh, thank you very much. Yes, all right. Hello, and good to be with you. All right. Excellent. Well, it's supposed to be spring, so what the hell, huh? I heard the first bird singing, he couldn't help himself. And the second and the third one bringing it something to say, well, brother, say it well. Back and forth on tiny branches, on the rooftop a telephone line, taking more of those big, big chances. Oh, what a sight, so bright they fill the air with love. Oh, to me it sounds like love. Oh, early morning conversations about the how and where is best. Suppose they got those expectations. A tree is a tree, but a nest is a nest. Oh, the joy it builds and bubbles when the sun gets closer still. All the noise of all my troubles disappears when I hear all this talk about love. Oh, yeah, they're talking about love. Oh, and the song that arrives 10 times the size of the singer I see. Feel it floating on waves, singing out makes you brave. Oh, let it fall down on me. I heard the first bird say it, answer echoing not too far. Could be a warning, maybe how they pray it doesn't sound like a broken heart. Send a refrain to tell your rival, tunes teaching kids how to fly, several verses of pure survival. But when you sing first thing, it's gotta be about love. Oh, to me it sounds like love. Oh, the song that arrives 10 times the size of the singer I see. Feel it floating on waves, singing out makes you brave. Oh, let it fall down on me. Send a refrain to tell your rival, tunes teaching kids how to fly, several verses of pure survival. But when you sing first thing, it's gotta be about love. Oh, it's gotta be about love. Oh, to me it sounds like love. Oh, well, there it is, First Bird. It's one of the few springtime songs I have. But until today. So I'm going to do this song now, I think. It's a new song. And I just was sitting in the morning. I took out my guitar, picked up little Elsie here, with the intention of writing, of just practicing and and just working on a song that I started like back in 2022. Still haven't finished it. And it remains unfinished because this song popped up. I very rarely have a song that just sort of happens all of a sudden. I work on them for a long time. But this one just popped up thinking about how I told you all, those of you who are on the mailing list, I sent an email and said that I really didn't have very many spring songs, and it was a little disturbing to think about that. There's also one bird that I always am so happy to hear in the spring. So this is for that bird. Well, April snows all winter won't make room for spring. There's angels in the treetops wearing bright red wings. A morning conversation, and I see who's in the chat. A lady with a bright beak and fancy little hat. No fear, no fear, no fear, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. No fear, no fear, no fear, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. The sparrows are but bullies, the merlins find a nest. Blue jays land like dinosaurs, bolder than the rest. A parliament of owls and a kettle then of hawks. A conspiracy of ravens. Well, you know how birds can talk. No fear, no fear, no fear, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. No fear, no fear, no fear, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. These are heavy days, I'm walking and I hear you in the trees. Grateful now it calms me down. I thank the lucky breeze. The sun will not be hurried. The sun will not be rushed. The brilliant bird with a mask insists, come on, come on, come on, get up. Well, the day is that much brighter as the light begins to spread. And I hear the many songs you sing and see a flash of red. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. No fear, no fear, no fear, no fear, no fear. I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here. There it is. The new tune, it's called The Cardinal. And thanks for listening to it. So there it is. Oh, tell ya, fun to write a new one. So let's see now. Oh yes, well it is Dog Appreciation Month. April is Dog Appreciation Month. It is Canine Fitness Month. And it is on the 11th of April. It is Dog Therapy Appreciation Day. So those of you who are dog owners, big month for dogs. And Dan Chenard and I did a show in Winona, Minnesota last Saturday night. And thank you to all of you who were there. And for the dog therapy, to acknowledge the Canine Fitness Month, we did the old rock song, I Will Follow Him. It was funny. I love him, I love him, I love him, and where he goes I'll follow. Yeah, so it was fun. Anyway, so in honor of the dogs, better watch out, the mailman's coming. I know he's on his way. I got no doubt the mailman's coming by this time most every day. I let him know I'm not fooling. A dog's got a duty to do. He drops everything he's doing. He runs away, my point's been proved. Oh, I hear him now, the mailman cometh. I must alert the neighborhood. Our dogs shout, the mailman cometh. Say it like a doggy should. I live with a cat, she won't help me. She doesn't do a thing all day. How can you lie there, please tell me? She opens one eye and then she'll say, oh, get real. The mailman's coming like he's never been here before. Big deal, the mailman's coming. It's you I'm trying to ignore. My morning catnaps are history. The way you go on's a disgrace. Why you're here is truly a mystery. They must have made a mistake. So okay, the mailman's coming. It's you I'm trying to ignore. This guy comes by, and why is not my concern. He keeps trying each time. You'd think by now he'd learn. Now I'll get some sleep, 'cause the mailman's gone now, and I have done my very best. But there's no relief with the mailman gone now. I sit and wait for UPS. Well, there it is. The mailman cometh for Dog Appreciation Month. Yes, indeed. So, yes, indeed. Oh my, what do we have now? Oh, well, we'll tune the little string down here, which is always very exciting. So a big hats off to the people of Wisconsin, and a big salute to Senator Cory Booker. Those are the two things that happened this week that I am just, it gave me hope, you know. So I'll do these next couple songs. They kind of relate to it somehow, but yeah. We're all walking together in this. 2,000 words and a pound of verbs keep yakking, and never know why, but I think I can prove everything you heard, and making sure I simplify. Ooh, across a neatly nibbled lawn, a street that's scribbled on with chalk, I wanna walk with you. Hey, I've had enough of the empty stuff. Keep searching for the person who shows that you don't have to say, I'm gonna carry the love. Well, it just gets done. That's who you wanna go on with, along the boulevard of flaws. Where you been and what you saw, I wanna walk with you. All I need to know, I'm not out here alone, and it's better side by side. So, how to start? Well, I find my heart, then listen, and every now and again I gotta get up and go, 'cause there's something large, bigger than we are. It's how we all begin. Ooh, among the garden of your thoughts, weeds and flowers by the block, that's where I'll walk with you. Along the boulevard of flaws, where you been and what you saw, I wanna walk with you. Walk with you, and that's what we're doing. We're walking together. Yes, we are. And I thought of this song when I was watching. Every time I'd tune in and I'd see Senator Cory Booker still standing there talking, I thought of this song, this next song. So had to play it. Huh, what happened? Sitting there right where you are, 'cause the road to hope is just too hard. From your wishing chair, sigh and complain, and if you don't stand up, you're gonna stay that way. Where you live, well, it's your home. It's not a fortress, it's not a dome, all tucked in. Don't you feel so safe? 'Cause if you don't stand up, you won't stay that way. What's it gonna take for you to do the thing you need to do? Step outside and take a look around. You're the one who shouts and shrugs, argues with the one-eyed bug. If no one hears you, do you make a sound? You wanna know why? Well, this ain't news, 'cause if they come for me, they'll come for you. Bound with lies and glued in place. And if you don't stand up, it's gonna stay that way. Who you love and where you go, how they get the things they know. If you don't decide, then you decide it all. What's it gonna take for you to do the thing you need to do? Blessed are the ones who get involved. You're sitting there right where you are, 'cause the road to hope is just too hard. From the wishing chair, sigh and complain. And if you don't stand up, gonna stay that way. If you don't stand up, you'll stay that way. It's a song called Stay That Way, but standing up. So, yes. Let me just... I know this part is so interesting for you. Oh, that's bad. I've got this little machine on my thing that tells me if it's in tune, but it seems to be confused. Okay, good. Thanks. So I had a request for this song, and I'm kind of glad because this is a song sometimes it's kind of hard to fit in the set because it's so different from everything else, but it's a song that I love, and I'm glad that Susan asked me to play it. She is living in a world where things are pretty, but the people are not. All the lights spin and dance through the city, magic on, magic off. I could love somebody, she will tell you if you ask. Timing is everything. She is sitting in a place where the greats are littered with disposable souls. Been a while since anything fit her like a glove or a coat. How did you get here is a question they won't ask. Timing is everything. She said I turned right, I should have veered left at the red light. I went straight ahead. The dream changed, I got to the top. Freezing rain and I could not stop. She's talking to a friend who is renting room in the back of her mind. She never said she was talking to you, you can keep passing by. Crazy didn't happen overnight, just so you know. Timing is everything. She said I turned right, I should have veered left at the red light. I went straight ahead, the dream changed, I got to the top. Freezing rain and I could not stop. You turn right, you could have veered left at the red light. You move straight ahead, you switch lanes, you lose speed. Your dreams change from want to need. She's living in a world where things are pretty, but the people are not. Click and shuffle rhythm on a living past her alleyway haunt. I am in here somewhere, she will tell you if you ask. Timing is everything. Request for a song called Martha, and yes, from Susan. Yes. So just want to do this next song for this very special week that's coming up. It's well, first of all, it's National Poetry Month. You all know that, right? It's National Poetry Month, and it is probably my duty to do this one for you. Just a minute. Had some fun with this in Winona, and I haven't done it for a while, so that's kind of fun. We'll see which of you are actual English majors. It is important to remember that a lot of the poems of Emily Dickinson can be sung to the Yellow Rose of Texas. Get out your Emily Dickinson. I'm not kidding. So let's do this, shall we? Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul and sings the tune without the words and never stops at all. The sweetest in the gale is heard, and sore must be the storm that could have bashed the little bird that kept so many warm. Isn't that great? Yeah. Yeah, so here's another one. Now, this one I think you're more likely to know, even if you aren't an English major. This is Robert Frost's poem, Stopping by Woods on a Snowy Evening, to the tune of Hernando's Hideaway. Whose woods are these? I think I know. His house is in the village, though. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must think it queer to stop without a farmhouse near, between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness bells a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. Are you ready? Last verse. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, everybody, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. There. All right. Now you've had your poetry. There it is. Yes, it is National Poetry Month. It is also National Library Week. National Library Week is the 6th through the 12th of this month, and I happen to have a song to suit that. But I also, you know, it always makes me think that a lot of people just kind of waste their time with buying things like when Apple put out their $3,500 virtual reality headset, my feeling was, go to the library. Virtual reality can cost you nothing. Just get a book. It's all there. But let's do this song. I'm going to do this song for those unsung heroes, the gatekeepers of information, the ones who guard the right to free access to knowledge, and they advocate for critical thinking and intellectual freedom. And so of course I'm talking about the librarians. And so I'm going to do this one. They are superheroes. There's no place quite like the library, slow paced, content, yes, and I'm very sure, encouraging people to read. It's a gift by and large, though it might be perverted to charge those quite introverted the hard road, connecting the public to thousands of wonderful titles. I have a long list of chores, but it's time to open the doors, and I'll try to bring my informative best to the day. Oh my, she's coming towards me, eyes wide. I sense just before she arrives, I summon my quiet and calm as she asks, do you have a book? I think it was blue, pretty sure it had pictures. The author was who? I forget. Do you have a book? It might have been thick. Was it Oprah's pick? Do you have a book? Yes, I am a librarian, no. My name is not Marion, oh gosh. That's a good one, I never heard that before. I'm revived by questions inquiring minds. No, really, just take your time. May I suggest several books banned in 5 states? They're wonderful books. They're good for the soul. Some of them have pictures. It gives me such hope when you pull out a list. But then something's amiss. Questions come like this. Do you have Shakespeare in English? The Gutenberg Bible on cassette? Do you have this book, How to Kill a Mockingbird? Oh, do you have a book? Do you know who wrote Dante's Inferno? Do you have Funny Farm by Orwell? That book written by the bald guy with a beard. Just take a look. Do you have a book? Though I'd like to throw the book at you, I'll gently place it in your hands and say, oh, look, I found your book. I found your book. I found your book. The Librarian. Yes, The Librarian. And that song is available on my website, which is, watch this, everybody. I remembered to bring my visual aid. If I can just pick it up. Hang on a minute. It's stuck. Oh, great. It's glued to the... Oh, there it is. Okay. So if you go to... hang on. So hard to do with one hand. Okay. If you go to annreed.com, yes, everybody, annreed.com, you can find a download for The Librarian and many other songs there, as well as CDs and all sorts of stuff. So annreed.com. Thank you. Okay. Oh my goodness. So I feel I haven't done this song for a while. Hang on. My A string is unhappy. This is a song I'm doing because it's National Scrabble Day on the 13th. So mark your calendars. And those of you who play Scrabble, I hope you will play Scrabble on April 13th, National Scrabble Day. This is a song that is called X. Now, I think that X has been usurped and taken by evil forces. And so I want to redeem this letter. I want this letter to be taken out of its terrible place. And that goes for the color red, too. I just want to take it all back and, you know. So, anyway, this is a song I wrote for the 24th letter of the alphabet. You know, songwriters just do things like that. Who knows why? Where did this letter come from? Where did it get its name? Without it, E could not express itself, could not explain love, hate in Scrabble and other word games. You need to know, I'll tell you, it's what you really wish. A small Phoenician symbol, and what it meant was fish. Then come the Greeks who take it and make it their own. Madam and Mr. X, it's a mystery pose. In mathematical equations, it means, I don't know, signifies you are here. Lost? Well, I'll tell you what. On any map you long to see, X marks the spot. What other letter could you even imagine this? Placing an X in lieu of giving someone a kiss. And in rating, watch, how would we know? Multiplication tables, no doubt that X does rule a generation's name. We know that they're no fools. Letter 24, this song's for you. Madam and Mr. X, it's a mystery posed. In mathematical equations, it means, I don't know, signifies you are here. Lost? Well, I'll tell you what. On any map you long to see, X marks the spot. Standing firm with you, Z and Y and Q. As an alias, you're used. Xanax and Zalatan, Big Pharma likes the sound. X makes it easier for anxious people to pronounce. Madam and Mr. X, leaving room for some doubt. In mathematical equations, you'll figure it out. Signifies you are here. Lost? Well, I'll tell you what. On any map you long to see, X marks the spot. On any map you long to see, X marks the spot. Little cha-cha-cha at the end. There it is. Yes, so the 13th is Scrabble Day, National Scrabble Day. And I hope you all have your little sets ready. Oh my. And the day before that is National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. And for those of you who live in the Twin Cities, or when you come to visit the Twin Cities, I hope you'll stop in at a place that is called All Square. It's a restaurant that serves some very creative grilled cheese. All Square is a nonprofit that invests in people who have been impacted by mass incarceration. And it's a wonderful place. And on the side of their building has a wonderful, wonderful neon sign that says Neon Lights and Civil Rights. So All Square, if you want to write that down in your book for when you're visiting Minneapolis. It's right on Minnehaha Avenue and kind of in my neighborhood. So, well, last time we were together, I played a song for Mireille, who is recovering from, she was recovering, let's just say that. And now I find out that just in a few days, Mireille is turning 90 years old. And so her friends Jan and Barbara want me to do this song for Mireille on her 90th birthday. Seems appropriate. Did you ever think all those years ago that the world would be such a crazy show? Is there anything to be certain of, save the gentle steps of the ones we love? As I trace the path, grateful to have walked along this road with you, and I realize as I turn the page, this looking back is a gift of age. Are you anywhere you thought you'd be? Has it changed at all? What do you believe? As we mark the time and recall the past, did you ever think it would go so fast? And we welcome in and we say goodbye, each another star added to the sky. And where grace abounds, there are few complaints. This looking back is a gift of age. Was there ever any guide to the who and where and why? You couldn't plan this if you tried. Did you ever think all those years ago that the world would be such a crazy show? As we mock the time and recall the past, did you ever think it would go so fast? As I trace the path, grateful to have walked along this road with you, and I realize as I turn the page, this looking back is a gift of age. gift of age from Ray, who is turning 90 just in a few days. And happy birthday to her. Let's see. Oh, and speaking of birthdays, a big birthday happened in our house, and that was that my cat, Momo, our cat, Momo, turned 7 just last week. He is now 7. He has, as he would say, he has 7 years. Yes. And so I'm gonna play Momo's song for him because I didn't play it for him on his birthday, and I feel bad about that. So I'm gonna just play this for Momo. If I can ever find the strings. Oh, wait a minute. I can't live with that. There you are. It's always one. Thank you. Better. I am watching in the middle of the night. Out the window, my kingdom's waiting, thinking how if I could only get outside, I'd stop the rodents out there from parading. Human sleeping, I'm stealthy, not a sound. Open the closet, paper bag, my nemesis. It took my sparkly ball from me last time around. I now reveal to you my alias, and I am a lion. I am a lion. Sneak up on me, cut my nails, at least you try. Why do you do this? You know it upsets me. My true identity is known, why so surprised? I got big claws, you knew this when you met me. I am a lion. I am a lion. I'm gonna knead on you, I'm gonna lick your head, I'm gonna blink at you and take up all the bed, and then I must attack when you come from above. Oh, I roll on my back, it's how I show my love. You give me food and pet me, make me feel alright. Here is a mouse, you know I killed it just for you. You aren't reacting in the way I thought you might. Don't you remember who you're talking to? And I am a lion. I am a lion. I am a lion. I am a lion. The song's called Momo, I Am a Lion, and happy birthday to Momo, who is 7 now, and still acting very kitteny, so that's all right, yeah. Yeah. I don't know how many of you still do card or letter writing, but it is National Card and Letter Writing Month, and I actually love writing letters. I don't have the time to do it as often as I'd wish, but I do love writing letters. And I used to have a pen pal when I was in grade school. There's a woman I wrote to in New Zealand. We kept writing for quite a while. But no. Anyway, National Look Up at the Sky Day is Sunday, the 14th of April. So we have a big cluster of things there. We've got National Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day, and then National Scrabble Day, and then National Look Up at the Sky Day. It all makes sense if you think about it. So. You're my east, my south and west. You're the one who gives me rest, and I know no matter near or far, you will be my northern star. You're the one when I'm at sea. You are there, the land for me, when I've lost my way and day goes dark. You are still my northern star. You're the one I long to be holding when the sun has wandered along and the sky begins its unfolding, and there's nowhere else we belong. Like the cardinal in the snow, when the trees are bare and low, the reward of spring is slow to start. You are still my northern star. You're the one I long to be holding when the sun has wandered along and the sky begins its unfolding, and there's nowhere else we belong. You're my east, my south and west. You're the one who gives me rest, and I know no matter near or far, you will be my northern star. Northern Star for National Look Up at the Sky Day, which is on the 14th. And just to let you know, I'm telling you all these things before I want you to be able to celebrate these things, because we won't be together until Thursday, April 17th is the next time we get together for Anne Reid Live from somewhere in her house. And that's 2 weeks from tonight, so mark your calendars. I've got a couple more songs here. And then there's going to be a little bit of a longer break again, a few weeks instead of a couple, but the show after April 17th will be on May 8th, and that is the big anniversary show for Anne Reid Live from somewhere in her house. It has been 5 years. 5 years we've been together, meeting on mostly every other Thursday. You know, sometimes there's these little breaks in there, but a wonderful thing to have you here for these many years, and we'll do something for it. I don't know what. I'm looking at some of the early shows and what I played, and when we were all cooped up. We were all cooped up. We couldn't go anywhere. I had a captive audience. But anyway. that's even worse. There we go. Watch the rain fall, not one drop is shy. Trees are having drinks, I am warm and dry. May everybody make it safely back home to their own little nest. Now I bow my head, say thanks for this, thanks for that. I've said I'm sorry, I've said I told you so. There's stuff my heart regrets, one day I'll let it go. And if you ever felt forgiven, then you get it how it heals and mends. Now I bow my head, say thanks for now, thanks for then. Oh, the love, oh, the mess, oh, for all, thanks for that. I hear the song from a small familiar bird, not a symphony, it's her spoken word. Stories uttered, sung in chapters from a novel that'll never end. Now I bow my head, say thanks for those, thanks for them. Oh, the love, oh, the mess, oh, for all, thanks for that. I watch the rain fall, not one drop is shy. Trees are having drinks, I am warm and dry. May everybody make it safely back home to their own little nest. Now I bow my head, say thanks for this, thanks for that. May everybody make it safely back home to their own little nest. Now I bow my head, say thanks for this, thanks for that. Thanks for that, and deep appreciation for you tuning in all these years. And we'll have a little celebration on May the 8th. That's the anniversary show. But the next time we're together is in 2 short weeks on April 17th. And I hope you'll tune in then. Let's see. Oh, yes. So I want to do this song because of... it's always a good song to end with. And I think now more than ever. But I hope you all stay safe and well. And it's tough. I mean, it's hard to keep your head above water some days. So I wish you well with that. I hope you have good friends and a good community and good books, good music, all these things that help us kind of make sense of it all and lift us up just a little bit. So, and I'll play that new song again the next time we get together. I'll put that on the playlist. And but thank you for being here tonight. And thank you for your emails and your cards, the snail mail cards that come. Thank you for those. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in a couple weeks. This is my song, O God of all the nations, a song of peace for lands afar and mine. This is my home, the country where my heart is. Here are my hopes, my dreams, my holy shrine. But other hearts in other lands are beating with hopes and dreams as true and high as mine. My country's skies are bluer than the ocean, and sunlight beams on clover leaf and pine. But other lands have sunlight too, and clover, and skies are everywhere as blue as mine. Oh, hear my song, thou God of all the nations, a song of peace for their lands and for mine. Oh, hear my song, thou God of all the nations, a song of peace for their land and for mine. Stay safe and well, everybody. I'll see you in a couple weeks.